Hey, how everyone doing? Comp 36 tonight. It should be a good one. Who got on board? Good news. Good to see you back, mate. Everyone had a good weekend. Everyone except any Spurs fans, I suppose. In Forest, 3-0. It's crazy. It's getting pretty squeaky bum time if you're a Spurs fan. I've got a few mates that are big Hammersmith fans, so could be close. Could be close. I mean, you don't want to be in that bottom, do you? I can always give people a bit of a chance to come on board. What I might do is I'll share my screen, then I'll sort of talk through a bit of the news for the week. Some pretty cool stuff going on. First up, we've got it's Air Max week for any of you Air Max fans out there. I'm a massive Air Max fan, but it goes back to when Tinker Hatfield originally released the first Air Max, which is pretty cool. And so there's a few pairs that are dropping this week as a bit of a tribute. I think the Pata pair is definitely the one. I mean, these are a re-release. The 3M infrareds and stuff. They got some of the the later with the MX 1000s. We've got these coming up next week, the bandanas as well. So some pretty cool stuff there. But other bits going on. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, what are your thoughts on these? We ran these in the comp about a couple of weeks ago, and it weren't too popular. Pink Air Max, yeah, pink foam bubble, always a cool sneaker. But yeah, I think they're really good. So in terms of what's dropping this week, this is just a bit more about them. But this is some iconic colorway. G got a bit right up on them as well, and the guy that just jumped on was talking about it's Air Max week this week, which is pretty cool. Hey, Stuart, how things, mate? Mark, how things, mate? Yeah, so Air Max week to get them in. And this pair is pretty out there. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them, to be fair. Just like that sort of all that D&8s and things. Yeah, I can't really get on board with it. But if that's what you like, yeah, mate. Good weekend. Mine was pretty chilled. Took it easy and had a few drinks. Went out on Friday, Saturday. Went for a swim down in where did I go down south. One of the leaders, it was fucking freezing. It was like 12 degrees out. But this is your thing. But I mean, I think the big drop for the week's the Pata pair that are coming out. So I'll show you what's coming now. So this also got some of the launches on end. We ran these this week, and we've run the Travis Scotts before, so kind of a bit out of sync. But yeah, the Travis Scotts still could be interesting. The A6 CP company. Yeah, see how they go. I mean, you'll be able to pick them up at resale, not much over, so I think you'll be okay. Offspring have got some pretty good stuff. I mean, this is the pair here, Liquid Air Max, 200 quid, pretty punchy. But I don't know what you're going to wear that with. Next week coming up, I'll show you what we've got coming up next week as well. A lot of Adidas coming out. Adidas Mexican, yeah, cool. Superstars. There's some good. That's pretty. The sandals. Hey, how things, mate? Good to see you on board. You've got these coming up next week. I mean, the Travis Scotts, haven't heard a peep out of these. These have been pretty quiet. The Travis. I might run these again. I might do these again next week. I think they'll be pretty popular. We did them earlier when they also mentioned to be releasing, but now the date's in. They've got sort of the cons again. Look, and these here, the New Balance. I'm a bit pissed off about the Action Bronson pair I got. But because they're just the same shoe, just different colorway. Size has got them. Size has got the launch here, the Liquid Max again. So they're going to be everywhere. I don't think they're going to sell, to be fair. Other cool stuff. Supreme, yeah. So we talked about the Margiela drop. This was massive. 150 or 1,500. It's pretty punchy. I mean, but it's nice. I saw influencers walking around with it. They also did they did some Tims as well. Here we are. Yeah. These are pretty cool, I reckon. Look at that. Yeah, they're nice. The Tims are good. And then I sort of did a few things. So we actually got a few of those bits coming up. Yeah, so the other cool stuff is, I mean, the big one is the Off-Whites coming. So, yeah, I mean, these are dropping sort of week after next, 10 days. We actually got them in a competition. And so this is what we've got coming up next week. So I'll jump back to this at the end as well. But there's a cool one-piece Crocs coming out. We've got the pink Air Force, got the Liquid Maxes here, the Panda pair. There's also a Bad Bunny pair coming out, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the week after next, I'll redo those. I'll redrop the Travises. These I'll run these again because they're still going pretty cool. But then, yeah, the big one is we've got it live now, the Off-White comp. So originally I did it at 1p, but I'm going to drop it down to 19p. So gives you a bit more chance to get in there. Also, I'm dropping all the tickets to 29p as of next week. Just to make it a bit more affordable. You can get yourself more tickets as well. I'll up the limit. So it'll be like cheaper price, more available kind of thing. So should be a good run. And what else we got? Yeah, but the Off-White pair. So yeah, jump on this, guys. It's going to be a good one. You can also jump on there with credit as well. So if you've got mystery box credit, you can pile on. So this will be a big one. And look, we'll see what they go for. I mean, at the moment you can get them on StockX. They're kind of going for like $8.50, depending on what size you're in. So they're sort of. We'll see how we go. I reckon they'll drop to about 5-6. I've heard there's about 25,000 pairs running. So we'll see how we go. But I think they're going to be pretty popular. Everyone's sort of been after them. So, all right, guys. So in terms of that, let me just do a bit of a run through on, and then I'll do a Hyperquire run through just all the new guys on the stream. So yeah, Hyperquire, a little bit of background. So we run weekly competitions. Each Monday, we do one of the latest sneakers, accessories, trading cards, partner comps. You can get a bundle where you get a ticket into all of them. Shoe stacker, and then we also do. We're sort of doing longer comps now for the Off-White pair and the Travises, which are coming out in about a couple of months' time, but they're going to be highly sought after as well. 2 contenders for Sneaker of the Year. Then we also do mystery boxes. One thing here is with all these comps, these update each week with the latest pairs that are dropping. But then you can also pick from any of the most popular sneakers that have dropped in the last couple of years. There's a little bit of something for everyone in there as well. There's some ASICS fans in there. Got all the New Balance and stuff. So loads to pick from. Same with accessories. Update this each week. There's always a good mix, and you can pick from anything you want here or take cash. So there's always a good little combo of stuff to get. And then also trading cards. I mean, massive trading cards. They're huge now. The Pokemon One Piece and Tops. There's actually that One Piece. There's the One Piece Netflix show out at the moment, which is pretty popular. I haven't watched it yet, but we've also got the One Piece collab here. The One Piece Crocs collab. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, guys. So there are other things on the site, the Hyperquire. So yeah, we also do the mystery boxes where you can win epic prizes here. Yeah, this is where you can win something really big. All guaranteed odds here. They're all listed. But as a guaranteed backup, you're gonna also win some site credit, and that site credit can be used to enter competitions. And one last thing before I jump into the draw is membership. So yeah, it's always a good idea. Jump on here. It was different before. We had it as like a monthly rolling, but we updated our payment backend provider, and they don't do subscriptions. So we just made it like a 1, 3, 6, or 12 month. But if you can jump on here and pick up a gold, it's like 150 quid. I also am doing a 15% discount on that. Then you get 10 tickets in every comp each week, plus 15% off digital tickets. And so that's sort of the if it was me, if I was doing it, I'd pick up this. It costs for a pair of sneakers. I don't think I've had a member yet who hasn't won. And so you kind of get that, and then you jump on a couple of tickets if it's near, if you're flush with funds after a payday, or you pick up the odd mystery box and then use that credit if you don't win to jump into competitions. So that's how we sort of tend to do it, guys. But I'll jump out here and let's do the comps for tonight, shall we? So we've got, let's close this down. I'll leave this open for now, but yeah, so live draw, guys. So yeah, we do the Competition Platforms Authority. We use their randomizer, and what we do is here. So we've got the 5 comps tonight. So first up, I'll close this off. Yeah, so first up tonight, we've got the competition for the shoe stacker. So you either pick the shoe stacker, or you can also take site credit as well. So let's run it, guys. Here we go. Shoe stacker. 35 shoe stacker. All right, here we are, competition 35 shoe stacker. Darren, congratulations, mate. Well done, buddy. And also, all the winners, I reach out to them straight away after the draw as well, which is pretty cool. So we'll clear that one out. Next up, we've got then partner competitions. This one's where you can pick from either the Liquid Proof Labs cleaning kit, the shoe stacker box, or the Grail Guard, or you can take site credit as well. So it gives you a bit of an option. Here we go. Partner competition. 35. Okay, number 35, partner competition. Here we go. Hey, Jack, good work, man. There we are. Yeah, congrats, man. Okay, now next up we've got, here we go. Moving into the bigger comps now. So we've got trading cards. So yeah, from here you can pick from any of the latest trading cards you got here. I update this front tile when new things come out, but you've got all the all the Pokemon stuff. The Mega Evolution boxes are popular. The Phantasmal Flames box as well. The Prismatic Evolutions figurine collection. So all these have been won before, which are really cool. So let's do it. Hey, this is a good one. Here we are, trading cards. Number 35. Hey, Justin, how are things, man? Here we are. So comp number 35, trading cards. Let's do it. Harley, well done. Congrats, man. So second biggest one for the night. Next one here is accessories. So yeah, it's a pretty cool stuff this week. The G-Shock is pretty awesome. The Nigella ring. I've also got some of the Supreme gear, Stone Island stuff, all the Adidas. The Adidas clock barrel bag will be my pick as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you can flick through any of the latest drops as well. Anything from all the latest bags. We've got some Supreme stuff there. Something for a bit of a present for other misses or yourself. And then also watches. The most popular thing's probably been the Omega swatches, but I can source them. And also jewelry and sunnies. Look, it's coming into summer. Hey, it's time for some sunglasses, new lads. So let's do it, eh? Look in winner. All right. So then one. Number 35, accessories. Here we go. Number 35, accessories competition. Good luck. Giovanni, well done, mate. Congrats, buddy. So then for the big one for the night, let's have a look here. So we've got, here we go, latest sneakers. So yeah, so here you got a chance to pick for any latest drops that come out. We've also then got, loads to pick from, any of the latest pairs that you're keen on. So let's run it, guys. Here we go. Clear all the tickets. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, we are. So, guys, thanks for everyone being on board tonight. Yeah, Roger, we hope you have good luck, mate. Latest sneakers comp. Here we go. Stuart, well done, mate. Congrats, buddy. There we are. That's everyone for tonight. But yeah, well, thanks everyone jumping on board. So one of the things I'll show you what we've got coming up next week. So we've got here we are. So next week, what we've got is, I'll show you all now. These are the accessories coming up next week. So we've got some of the Margiela stuff in there. We've got the Margiela bag and their split tee as well, which is pretty cool. We've also then got for latest sneakers, we've got some of the New Balances, some of the Air Maxes as well. Yeah, some of the Pata as well, which is pretty cool. And then yeah, the Alaskas are live, as well as the the OG Low Shy Pink as well. So yeah, everyone jump on board there and have a look around. And then in terms of just to recap a bit of the news. Yeah, Air Max Day. So everyone jump on board for that. Hey, it's going to be a good one. And then from that you can then get the chance to see what you're after. Again, my pick would probably be the Pata pair. If I was going to go for something. But look, if you can't get them at the raffles this week, you can jump on and pick them up. And all tickets are dropping to 29p as well, so it gives everyone a bit more of a chance. And so thanks everyone. I'll hope to see you all next week. And as always, reach out if you've got any questions. If you've got any things that you need sourced, we can pretty much get our hands on most things. So if you think you're after, just let me know, guys. But take care, everyone, and I'll catch you next week.